Welcome back, first timers. We're out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, where we're checking out the Circa Resort and Casino.
We're here to see if their $400 all-in summer package lives up to the hype. This $400 package includes a 2-night stay in their king room, a $100 beverage credit, a $100 food credit, a reservation for a daybed at Stadium Swim. All your taxes and fees are included. For an additional $100, you can also check in early and get another $85 food and beverage credit.
Before we jump into the room tour, I got to tell you, Terry and I have never stayed in downtown Las Vegas or the Fremont Street area. We tend to stay towards the Strip or even at the M Hotel, and so we're really excited about checking out this area. Now, coming down here was a unique experience. It's really kitschy and kind of a throwback to Las Vegas of yesteryear. A lot of neon lights, a lot of really cool signage. Check-in was an absolute breeze. You can self-park, or for $20 a day, you can actually do valet parking. It's right on the corner next to Hotel California. But to pick up your car, you're gonna go across the walkway over to a parking structure and you'll pick up your car there. They have something called the Garage Mahal, which is just a really, really fancy garage, but it's dedicated to rideshare and self-parking as well as valet. It's a well-lit, very clean, very organized parking garage. But for $20 a day, that's a killer deal. As soon as you walk into the hotel, it's not a really grand entrance, but it is well appointed. Right to the right are going to be the elevators to get to the hotel room, and straight ahead is a nice little bar. We're going to be checking out all the bars and restaurants, so don't worry about that right now. And then to the left is the reception desk. It's a really cool reception desk. There was no line at all, but we are checking in early because we did pay that extra $100. And Rose took care of us. She really helped us out. Shout out to Rose.
Hello, come to Circa, come stay with us.
From there, you can head right to your room. They have a really nice touchscreen system for the elevators, take you right up to your room. Now, we're staying at room 2531, and it is a king suite that overlooks the Stadium Swim. But right now, we're gonna jump right into the room tour. Then we're gonna show you everything else this resort has to offer.
Right in the entryway, when you walk into your right, is this beautiful lit mirror and a little place to sit your drink or keys down. You've also got this great big closet. It has a steamer, a safe, place to hang your clothes, a lot of storage, and a luggage rack. Moving further into the room, you have a desk with a nice chair. You also have a mini fridge that you can use for your own personal use, which is a great touch. And it also came with 2 complimentary waters. Next to the desk, you have this really long couch, which also has extra storage underneath for shoes or suitcases. There's a beautifully mounted giant TV. Every bed in this resort is a king-size bed. We opted for the 1 king-size bed with a couch that also pulls out. You can, however, book a room with 2 king beds with this package. Speaking of the bed, it is plush, it is beautiful. The headboard is really nice. It's very elegant in here. They also threw in this nice chair in the corner underneath the lampshade with perfect views. Speaking of views, they have floor-to-ceiling windows. We have a view of a lot of the casinos and resorts around us, but the main attraction here is the view of Stadium Swim. We'll talk more about Stadium Swim in just a second, but let's wrap up this room tour. This bathroom is quite large and very retro feeling. The wallpaper is very unique. In here you also have 2 sinks, a makeup station with a chair, lighted mirrors, huge shower with shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. While the toilet is not enclosed in a separate room, it is tucked away back behind here.
The most iconic feature of the Circa Hotel is the Stadium Swim. Crown jewel of that is a 143-foot long HD screen where they play sporting events year-round. This pool is open year-round. During the summer months, it's open from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. and during the winter from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. There are over 300 chase lounges, 30 day beds, there's cabanas, there's poolside boxes, and there's 2 swim-up bars. We have a day bed booked tomorrow. Spent a lot of time down there, but before that, we got to check out the rest of this resort.
Circa opened in December of 2020 and is one of the first resorts here to be built on Fremont Street from the ground up in 40 years. Circa is one of the only adult-only resorts here in Las Vegas, so you do have to be 21 and over to enter the property. They also do check your ID upon entrance, and you cannot even go to the restaurants here if you're not over 21. It's located on Fremont Street in downtown Las Vegas. It's a 35-story tower with 618 rooms. It features the world's largest sports book, the longest indoor gaming bar, and the longest outdoor bar in Nevada.
There are 5 main bars here at Circa. The first one is the Legacy Bar. It's a rooftop, classy cocktail lounge with a strict dress code. No shorts, don't look like a slob, collared shirt helps, but it has the best view in all of Fremont Street.
Reservations are recommended but not required. Without a reservation, you might not get a table. You could probably wait for space at the bar or go standing only outside. But outside, it is an amazing view. From here, you can see all of downtown, all Fremont, all the way down to the Strip, out to the mountains. This is one of the, if not the best view in Las Vegas. They do have gold bars, millions of dollars worth of gold bars on display. It's pretty lively, so we're gonna go in, see if we can get a drink and secure a seat. This bar is absolutely lively. It's also really well appointed. There's a lot of couches, a lot of chairs, looks very comfortable, but boy, it is active. Now, they have a whole different menu of signature cocktails here. I think I'm gonna go with the Legacy Club, which sounds like their signature cocktail. It's named after the place, but that one has vodka, prickly pear, and egg whites.
I settled on the espresso martini. It looks fancy and delicious.
Now, Mega Bar is the bar Terry was mentioning with the longest indoor gaming bar. Overhang Bar is a great place for people watching. And Circa Bar is the longest outdoor bar in Nevada, but it's known for their flair bartenders. They do all kinds of crazy tricks, and they have all kinds of beers on tap and frozen drinks. The bar I'm most excited about is Vegas Vicky's Bar, and that's a retro cocktail lounge that's themed around the Vegas Vicky's neon sign. I'm going with the Your Room or Mine, which is Elijah Craig, egg white, and ube.
I'm gonna go with my standard vodka club soda with a little bit of cranberry.
There are 5 main restaurants here on the property. First, you have Barry's Downtown Prime. It's an upscale steak and seafood restaurant. Here at the bar, we're getting 2 of their original cocktails from when they first opened. David's getting the BDTP Old Fashioned. The Old Fashioned comes with Chinese 5 spice, and I'm getting the Fields Forever. And mine comes with strawberry vodka and yuzu. As we're sitting here, we're talking to our bartender, Samantha, and you guys have to come down here. She is so entertaining. She has the lore of Las Vegas. Her parents were born and raised here. Her grandparents moved here in the 50s, and she's been here her whole life. She has the backstory on everything. Our table's ready, but we're sticking around for one more round. David got a drink called The Love, and I have a drink coming called the Roaring 20s.
Let me tell you, this place is opulent and it's grand. The staff is amazingly nice, way more nice than we've ever had at pretty much any place in Vegas. It is well appointed and very nicely decorated.
We placed our appetizer order. We got the Philly cheesesteak egg rolls that came highly recommended, as well as the short rib ravioli, which also came highly recommended. We finally decided on our entrees. We're getting the 14-ounce dry-aged ribeye. For our sides, we are getting the whipped mashed potatoes. The steak is super buttery, peppery, and very tender. Those potatoes are amazing. Super creamy, buttery, and delicious.
That is probably one of the best ribeyes I've ever had. It's smoky, it's rich, it's intense beef flavor. The best of every ribeye I've ever had. This is probably one of the best meals I've had in a long time. Even if you're not staying here, come out to Barry's because they have great drinks and great food.
You also have Siganaw's Delicatessen, which is your standard deli. It's got Reubens, large sandwiches, and matzo ball soup. Next up is 8 East, and that's going to be your Asian-style street food restaurant. You also have Victory Burger and Wing Company, and it's exactly what it sounds like, burgers and wings, and it's a sports bar-styled restaurant.
They also have a coffee shop as well for coffee, snacks, and sandwiches.
And finally, you have Project Barbecue, which features Carolina-style barbecue.
After all that eating, you're going to need to hit the fitness center. Now, we've heard reviews that the fitness center isn't that large compared to some of the other on-the-strip resorts. However, it does have state-of-the-art equipment and is known to be very clean. They have cardio equipment, free weights, stretch equipment, and some selectorized equipment in there as well. So you can definitely get a good workout.
They have a number of shopping opportunities here in the resort. You can go to Lids, get a bunch of hats. There's also an entire branded boutique here. They have Circa Essentials where you can get all your snacks, knickknacks, patty wax, all the things you need while you're staying here. There's also the Circa collection, which is a lot of really nice clothes, high-end bags, and accessories. Then there's Circa Swim. They have all kinds of really awesome bathing suits and all of your swim-related needs.
We're heading back down to the pool. We did go down there a little bit ago, but we learned that they have an extensive list of banned items. So I can't get into all of them, but just make sure you see what is not allowed before you go down there. Some of the things are mints, breath strips, bubble gum, no eye drops, nose sprays, over-the-counter medicine, pasties, see-through bathing suits. Also of note, there's no photography and no filming down there. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to give much commentary or film much from the pool itself, because if they catch you filming, I guess they throw you out. We're going to head back down there. We'll see if we can get a couple pictures, a couple videos, maybe some commentary, but we don't want to get kicked out on the first day. We're back to the room, and I got to be perfectly honest, I only lasted about 10, maybe 15 minutes down there. The music was insanely loud, uncomfortably loud. And we go to concerts, we go to a lot of festivals, we enjoy a good lively party, but dang, that music hit you in the soul. Almost made me nauseous, it was so loud. It's a really cool 143-foot screen, but there's like 15 or 20 different games going on simultaneously. There's like a ticker, it's bright, it's moving. Maybe I just got overstimulated. I don't know how I'm going to do it tomorrow, because we have the day bed from 8 o'clock to 4 p.m. I'm really hoping it's turned down just a little bit tomorrow while we're out there, because I genuinely don't think I'll last much longer than 15 minutes. Good morning, first timers. We survived the night. We decided to cruise around Fremont Street and check that out. It is a wild place. There is so much going on there. There's an aerial light show that happens periodically. I think it's every hour or so. There were all kinds of bands playing simultaneously. There were performers and peddlers and shops and restaurants, and it was a madhouse. And we're here during the weekday. I can't even imagine how crazy it would have been during the weekend. We were there late at night, so there were a couple of maybe unsavory characters milling about, but there was a pretty heavy police presence. It's definitely a place that you want to be aware of your surroundings, not to get too crazy, because there is so much going on. There's people all over the place. We have a full day at the pool. The sun's already out. It's over 100 degrees, and it's pretty early in the morning. So I don't know exactly how long we're going to stay at the pool. We might have to leave and come back, because nearly no sun cover anywhere at the pool. There's music being played already, but it's significantly quieter than it was yesterday. So I'm going to bring some earplugs when we do get to the pool to hopefully help me be able to get through a longer day with the loud noises. Good morning, first timers. Checking back in after yesterday. We really didn't do much filming at all. We had the day bed for half the day. We didn't get down there till about noon, and we had it until 4 o'clock. But I gotta tell you, we had so much fun at the pool yesterday. No cameras are allowed in the pool, so we couldn't bring this camera, and both of our phones were overheating because it was almost 115 degrees yesterday. We were able to take a couple quick videos of Terry lounging in our day bed. It was so hard keeping our phones from shutting down and overheating that at a certain point we just gave up and said, let's just hang out in the pool. We were able to watch a couple different soccer matches on the 143-foot screen, and we were completely surrounded by folks from the UK, and it was such a lively crowd. They were awesome.
I really enjoyed our stay here. The hotel is super clean, the rooms were pretty quiet, and the people here are super nice. The one downside for me is that it is located on Fremont Street, and I just don't enjoy Fremont Street that much. I would come back here for the food, even if I wasn't staying here. That's how good it is. As well as the cocktails. Their mixologists are top notch.
Well, that's going to do it for our 2-day stay here at the Circa. But if you like this video, check out this video right here where we did another hotel review right here in Las Vegas. Thanks again for following along in this episode, and join us next time when we try something else new for the first time.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. First timers.
High five.